All right, everybody, I wanted to hop into a medal farming guide here for the new INT EZA ZAMASU. Now, at the time I'm going to be posting this video, his EZA will not yet be live in-game, but you can go ahead and farm up his medals because he is just a traditional sub-EZA, which means all you have to do to get his medals is go and replay the stages, or if it's your first time doing the EZA, just play the stages in general and it'll drop the medals, but then you won't have enough for the actual main EZA characters, so, choose wisely who you decide to use those medals on, but point being here is that in order to get this guy's medals, you have to replay the Extreme Z battle that you see on your screen on the left side there, which is the Vegito Blue and Rose EZA event that came out during Tanabata last year during the Vegeta and Trunks celebration. So that's where these guys will get their medals from. We got a little bit spoiled in part 1. They released the EZA medals as just missions for completing the main EZA. This time we are actually going to have to grind up these sub-EZAs. We're going to have to replay the stages, so I wanted to go into ZAMASU a little bit here and just show you guys, where to come to get these medals, which stages to do, and how many times you have to do them. So, first up here we have INT ZAMASU. One other thing I do want to say about ZAMASU is that he does have a farmable super attack. Just anybody who maybe you just got in ZAMASU, maybe you're new to the game, you pulled him on the recent banners, something like that, you can actually raise his super attack without Kais. If you go to the challenge tab here and you scroll down a little bit, they really need to start separating out like the actual challenge events from just like Dokkan events and these like Extreme Z battles, things like that. So let's see. Somewhere in here should be an INT Goku, or here he is, right here. So STR Goku. Well, actually, no, that's his EZA. We need the story event. I'm sorry, that's my fault. Where is the story event? Here it is. Okay, so Zero Mortals Plan. Dokkan awakens ZAMASU into an LR. So right here on stage 2, it drops this STR ZAMASU, which you see on the right side of your screen. It matches up. This guy, in his SSR state, without even having to use any Awakening medals on him, will give you a 50% chance to raise the super attack of any ZAMASU character. Now, they have to have the name, just ZAMASU, not Fusion ZAMASU, but just ZAMASU. So you can use this guy on the physical ZAMASU. Where is he? I don't see him here, but because I guess they can't link technically. So, but you can use this guy on the physical ZAMASU, the INT ZAMASU, the STR ZAMASU, like the summonable one. So any other named character that is just ZAMASU, you can use this guy on. So I just wanted to point that out. That's not like the main focus of this video, but I figured just, maybe there's a few people out there who have not finished, like grinding the SA for these guys. They're wanting to get it up before the EZA, because, whenever a sub-EZA gets their EZA, you don't actually get, like, Elder Kais for completing the stages again. The first time you go through an EZA, you get Elder Kais for the typing that the EZA character is. Since we're doing a sub-EZA here, it's not going to give us any INT Kais like a normal EZA would. So for all of you people out there who maybe you haven't put much investment into this INT ZAMASU up to this point, and you don't really want to spend the Kais, you can at least get his super attack level up to 10 before you have to actually start burning Kais. So if you get 9 of these guys and you awaken them to UR, they will have a 100% chance to raise the super attack. But if you just leave them in the SSR state, then they will have a 50% chance. So you may need more than 9. But if you're really lucky, then you only need 9 with the 50% chances. So just wanted to point that out first. And then we'll get over here back to the Extreme Z battle. This one is pretty far down here at this point. If you scroll down, you can see it is right here after Super Vegito. We have Vegito Blue and Rose. So what we need to do is hop in and replay the stages to get these medals. So these are the medals that we're actually going to need in order to EZA ZAMASU, as well as 13.6 million Zenny. If you're a new player, that may seem like a lot of Zenny, but you should be able to grind up Zenny pretty easily. If you haven't seen my Zenny farming videos, go check those out. That'll help you out a lot. You can just sit here and grind away at EZAs, or there is the Hercule event that you can use to grind up Zenny. Zenny should never be a problem for any player, but as a new player, it can definitely seem like a daunting task to obtain a ton of Zenny. So if you haven't seen my Zenny farming guide, go check that out. But for now, let's go ahead and talk about these medals. So we are going to need 12 bronze, 20 silver, 12 gold, and 12 rainbow medals from Rose here to go ahead and awaken ZAMASU. Now, the way we get these medals is by replaying the stages. So if you clicked on select level right here, you can see that it drops the different medals here. And even though it only shows Vegito Blue, it will actually drop both medals here. So you'll actually be farming up the medals for INT ZAMASU and the STR Rage Trunks at the same time. I am going to do those in separate videos, but it's the same process. So if you've seen this video, you don't really need to watch the Trunks video, but I probably will talk about his super attack farming in that video as well. So, give it a watch. Or don't, I understand. I'm putting out 2 videos because, I mean, I just want to put up like 4 videos tomorrow, and I figured I could cheat and split that into 2. So, I mean, listen, honestly, I get it. If you don't watch it, that's cool. It'll kind of be a little science experiment to see which one gets watched more, because it's going to basically be the same information in both. Like, secretly, I could just upload the same video twice and put a different thumbnail on it. And if I really wanted to get creative, I'd edit it and like put a different overlay like on my computer screen here. That'd be crazy though. No, we're not doing that. But anyway, I'm sorry, this is a terrible guide. So maybe you do want to watch the Trunks one because I'm not waffling about. Okay, so we click on stage 10 here. We don't want to do stage 5 because stage 5, I believe, drops less medals. So we want to do stage 10. That is the max level that we can do to get bronze medals. And we just want to hop in here. Now, the second time you play these stages, they will consume stamina. So you need to keep that in mind. Limits or whatever. But the battle info, what we need to pay attention to is that they are weak to... Actually, the battle info, it's best to get that from like the higher stages because it is different. So if we go to like stage 79 again... All right, so they are weak to Super STR, and then Super and Extreme Tech, Int, and Physical. So we just need to bring a Future Saga category with a bunch of Tech, Int, Physical, and Super STR characters. So we can make do with that. So Tech, Int, and Physical are unaffected. So that's probably the easiest to build a team around. So if we go to here... Level 10, again, sorry about that, we're doubling over ourselves in this video. I'll just use this same team build, that's fine. So we want, what did it say, Tech, Int, and Physical, I believe, were the categories unaffected, and then Super STR as well. So I guess I could just go ahead and put on Super STR. So Merge ZAMASU, I think, is going to be our best bet here. Realm of Gods, Worldwide Chaos, or Fused Fighter. But there is also, like, this Tech Trunks is going to be a good leader because he does just lead Future Saga Key 3 170. We could use Vegeta and Trunks as our leader, which is probably what I'll do. We can bring, these two right here. Who else do we want to bring? You could bring in ZAMASU in here if you wanted to, but I probably wouldn't recommend it too much. Who else do we want to bring here? I mean, it really doesn't matter too much. Like, honestly, I guess we just don't want, like, extreme STR, so we don't want to bring those guys down there. Who else? I guess we could bring that Trunks if we wanted to. We could bring VB. He's just gonna, like, not really share links with some of these other characters. We can definitely bring Gohan, and then maybe just, like, Tech Trunks. INT is good because INT at least has type advantage against the Tech VB. If I remember correctly, this fight has, like, really, really annoying HP or something. So, last character doesn't really matter. Let's just bring Tech Trunks because he's new. Alright, it's going to give us this AGL character, but we probably do want to swap that out to Vegeta and Trunks if we can. So if we can do that, hopefully there are more than just my friend units. Yeah, there we go. So let's grab them and go ahead and hop in here. You can use the AGL Goku and Vegeta, but they are going to do very little damage, so just keep that in mind here. And anyway, we just hop in and we just complete the stage, and this will give us our bronze medals. So I'm going to go ahead and pause here, and I will come back once STR Rose is dealt with, and we'll see how many medals that we get for clearing this once, and that'll tell you how many times you need to do this stage. Alright, we have cleared the stage here. Let's go ahead and see how many medals it gives us. Oh, we're looking at Twitter. 1 second. All right, sorry, got distracted while the EZA was grinding. Okay, so it seems like it gives us 2 of each medal here for bronze, so you need to complete the level 10 6 times in order to get enough medals here to awaken ZAMASU. Let's go ahead and move to the next level, so then you'll need to jump up to level 20 here. Level 20 is the max level that you can do with silver medals. Again, you'll just hop in, same team, complete the stage, and you should be good to go. Again, I'm going to keep switching to Vegeta and Trunks because they are unaffected. Their typings are unaffected when attacking here. So just having them will be overall better and faster for completing the EZA. So there we go. Again, I will cut and come back, and we will see how many times we have to do this stage to get the silver medals. So bear with me. We will be right back. All right, we have finished off Vegito Blue here on stage 20. New record, and it looks like it gives us 4 medals. So we need to do the silver stage here 5 times to get enough medals to awaken ZAMASU. So then we can move on to stage 25 for the gold medals. That is the only stage that gives gold medals, so you are kind of locked into it. Doesn't take too much stamina, but it does take stamina, so let's go ahead and grab Vegeta and Trunks here again and just hop in. I'm going to assume that this gives 3 medals, but we will go ahead and see. So I'm going to, again, cut, and we will come back and see, just one more time, or I guess 2, we'll do this one, and then one more time after this to get a total medal count and just total times that you need to do this. So we will be right back one more time. Thank you guys for watching. Just bear with me one more time, one more little cut here, and then we will be right back. All right, that was like instant. Goku Black and ZAMASU just like one-shotted that guy after. Whew, that's pretty quick. We're doing these fast. These are not long cuts. So yeah, 4 medals here, so we need to do this stage 3 times. So I was slightly off. We only need to do it 3 times, and then I believe it should be the same here for the gold stage. So my assumption is that it is going to be 3 times for these medals. Again, nothing too difficult about these stages. So far, I've just been one-shotting them, so maybe it's not quite as hard as I remember. I remember this guy having, like, a lot of health, but as you guys can see, we are just absolutely mauling this guy. So, if I do this right here, and I just set it to auto, I usually like to turn off auto a little bit before I hop into an EZA. That way I can at least set my rotations a little bit, because sometimes you'll hop into the first rotation and your links aren't very good. So I'll turn it off, set my rotations, and then turn it back on. And then usually we should be fine after the first 2 turns. So for some of you out there who are maybe using like weaker boxes, or you're kind of struggling with these EZAs, I definitely recommend turning off auto. Low key, my wife does have a Dokkan account, and sometimes, I'll set her up to to do the EZAs, and she'll die quite often because she just leaves it on auto, and she's like, why am I dying? And it's like, well, sometimes you do have to, because she's, definitely free to play on her account, right? So she doesn't have like the best characters ever, so sometimes it can be a struggle to get through these things, and, just being on auto, occasionally you'll have a character that just gets caught. So, it's important sometimes to take off auto, assess your situation, and then move forward if you think you can use auto, or maybe you actually do have to manually play. I do have a auto clicker guide up on the channel, by the way, if you want to try to do these with the auto clicker. The thing is, with the auto clicker, for the EZAs, is that it's only going to, so for like a sub EZA in particular, it's only going to replay that stage. It won't move forward on, like, if you're doing this particular strategy. If you're just trying to go forward in the EZA, set it to like whatever level is your latest level and just let it go, and it'll just play it for you. So like, for example, the huge 999 like Dokkan raid, if I pull that up, by the way, 4 medals, just like I said, so you need to do that 3 times. So just real quick in total, before I get sidetracked here, 6 times for the bronze. What was it? 5 times for the silver, and then 3 times for gold, 3 times for rainbow, and then you are all set to go to awaken ZAMASU. But real quick, just to talk about the auto clicker guide here for just a second. Where is the state? I actually did this. This was before you could, like before they added auto to EZAs. So I actually did do this legitimately wherever it is down here. But during the 7th anniversary, they gave us this huge raid event. Here it is right here. This right here. So this like Dokkan All-Stars raid. I did this manually by grinding up each stage one at a time with no auto. But now that they've added like that auto button in this actual screen, it works a whole lot easier with auto clickers. So you can actually just set up, you can, check out my auto clicker guide. I'll try to link it in this video if I remember to. And then you can just, go to sleep and let this grind up stages overnight for you. So if you're a new player, like these first, I don't know, 500 stages are not very difficult. If you summoned for Vegito Blue and ZAMASU and got one of them, you can definitely build a team in here that will easily crush like the first, I don't know, like 700 stages or something before you have to actually start looking at it. So, every night before you go to bed, you can set it up and run the EZA here. So check out that guide and let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you guys think about INT ZAMASU, by the way. I didn't actually do a breakdown on him, but he seems pretty good. 180% attack and defense, 40% damage reduction. extra attack and defense if you're at high HP, which can be decent because there is a lot of healing going on the ZAMASU team, and typically if you're dying, you're just getting one shot. So this is pretty good. This is not too bad. So a total of 300% attack and defense start a turn for 40% damage reduction. He gets 20% damage reduction whenever all allies are Realm of Gods. That can definitely work. You'll have to be a little bit creative with how you do your rotations, but this can definitely work. And then launches an attack that has a great chance of becoming a super attack starting from the turn in which the character performs the 6th attack in battle. Is not crazy, but you can do stuff with this. So this is pretty good. He has attack and defense on his super attack effect and healing. So I like this guy. The only thing I don't like is that he doesn't have big bad bosses, but I think he's pretty good. So let me know what you guys think about, INT ZAMASU. Let me know if this farming guide helped you out at all. Sorry, I kind of got on a little bit of a rant there at the end. I know some people just like me to hop into these things and get to brass tacks, but, at the end of the day, we got to have a video here. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. I'm going to catch you guys next time.